Shalom, I say call hello, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Makapadash. We come in week and week out to prophesy the downfall of America while the Hebrew Israelites here to wake up the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and speak prophecy into the ears of the Lord's people.
Hezbollah, which is a proxy army of Iran, they were just recently attacked. Okay? Now, who else being attacked? Iran. Okay? So prophecy is popping off the pages, man.
What we're looking at?
Okay? And what is prophecy? Prophecy is to say before something happens. Okay? That's the spirit of who the world England calls Jesus. That's the spirit that he comes in. Right? And the main focal point of prophecy is relaying to the people the coming of the Lord and Savior for the nation of Israel. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Okay? Of course you can, bro.
And the thing is, with the whole thing what's going on right now between Iran, Israel, Lebanon, Hezbollah, Palestine. One thing that Israel has never did, right? The one thing that Israel never did is the fact that they never attacked a superpower.
Would you like
or
to
a
talk?
military that's like Iran. You can keep going up the street, bro. It's all good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So they never attacked anybody like Iran.
You're out here.
You see what I'm saying? So when they attack Palestine,
You're
Gaza,
out here.
Iran has a strong military, and who backs Iran? Russia.
Right. Russia.
China.
Right.
See, these superpowers.
Russia is already in a very major war with Ukraine. And the reason why is because NATO wants to place, basically they want to add Ukraine into NATO. Which they want, that's basically infringing on like the Russian territory. Like, say for instance, we have the Monroe Doctrine. Here, that says the Russia, the Monroe Doctrine. Have you heard that before? Yeah. What is it?
I mean, is it like
You don't know.
from Gaza?
No.
What is it? You tell me what it is.
You been drinking?
Have drinking, bro. Have a good night.
No.
You're out here.
The Monroe Doctrine basically
What is it?
states,
Tell me.
the Monroe Doctrine basically states that the Western Hemisphere is under the protection of the United
The
States.
Western Hemisphere. Where's
United
that?
States.
Where's that?
The Western Hemisphere, bro. You don't know what that is? You're in it right now, bro.
Oh my God. Y'all are out here yelling at people
so-
all day long. Since 2 o'clock, you've been yelling.
Have a great day. Have a good night. So, hope the dogs say something.
Right. All dogs better. So anyway, you have the Russians saying, no, you can't come here, man. So that's friction on that side. You have North Korea sending troops over to Russia. That's nothing but 40,000 troops. Okay? So war is being ushered in.
And they want to join BRICS.
And they want to they do want to join BRICS. Right? So there's a lot of things that's going on, right? That's leading to war, and a huge component of that, of that. I sound like the guy on The Living Color when he messed with using all them big words.
Civil war,
Right,
battle
anyway.
fight.
The huge component of that is Lebanon or Lebanus in the scriptures. Okay? All right. No, go ahead. Should you ask more than that?
We got more.
Ezekiel 38. I'm gonna start here at verse 14. It says, "Therefore, son of man, prophesy and say unto God, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, In that day when my people Israel dwell in safety, shalt thou not know it? And thou shalt come from thy place out of the north parts, thou and many people with thee, all of them riding upon horses, a great company and a mighty army. And thou shalt come up against my people Israel as a cloud to cover the land." Now, when you read this, you can think that it's actually talking about God coming up against the actual Israelites. Like, actually, this is actually talking about Russia going up against Israel, man. So the land of Israel, not the people. See? And that's what's getting ready to happen, man. Russia's getting prepared with Iran, okay, with Saudi Arabia, okay. All these various different nations is being prepared to get ready for the grand showdown, which is what? World War III, what the elders going into, man, which is ultimately prophesied by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man.
We know starts off in that region of the Valley of Jehoshaphat,
Right.
that region of the really Western Asia, bro. Okay, and the scriptures are bringing certain things out to let you indicators out to let you know that this great battle is about to happen.
Yes, sir.
That's why in 2nd Ezra, the 50th chapter, it named Lebanus, which we're going to expound on in a Bible, in a tool Bible, right? That word and what it means, okay?
I got something.
Go ahead, Doc.
This Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare for war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears.
That's right.
Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Like the brothers, like the elder was going into, man. That's what we seeing. We seeing this happen right now with all this conflict that's happening in the east. You see, but we seeing World War III being prepped up, man. You seeing this going this going to continue to escalate to the point to where, all right, via these small hats, America's going to be dragged in. You see, once America get dragged in, it's going to bring Russia. Like the elders going into Iran. You see, Iran, hey, Russia bags Iran, so once Iran gets involved, that's going to bring Russia into it. Then there you go, all the nations that World War III that the scriptures talk about, man. Right? You know, it's a little bit more. All right, it says, verse 11, it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause the mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
He said, let the nations be
Waken.
weakened.
It's like wait.
Oh, I'm about to say,
Waken.
wow, I never awakened. That's right. And so what are they waking up to? They're waking up to the fact that it's a new system that's about to be set in place, and this is the prime time for them to position themselves in an NWO, man, where everything's gonna go digital.
Yeah.
It's gonna be another form of currency, another form of the economy. Automation is coming in a huge way. What is automation? Basically, where these various machines that were once needed to be operated by humans, they're no longer going to need human, guidance or navigation. You've been seeing that with restaurants. You've been seeing that with taxi cabs. You've been seeing that with what else? Even dock work. Even on imports, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Call
man.
centers. It's all going to automation. That's going to displace thousands of people in the near future.
That's where you get this whole AI stuff from, man.
Right.
You know, AI assists, and it's ever learning too. So it's evolving as it learns.
Right.
So that's where automation is going to get. That's where automation is going to get to its peak or its precipice, right? Is whenever it learns. Like the system is learning every single day.
The more you use it, it
more
learns.
you use it.
If you don't use it, motherfucker don't learn nothing.
But that's why they're encouraging you AI here. They're adding AI to
Exactly.
everything.
Talk to AI.
Bro,
Yep.
you literally now on your phone, you can get Chat GPT on your phone right now.
I got it.
And you can literally, I be at work, asking ChatGPT questions about a case that I got. No, give me an answer.
Bro, that's
Literally
bro.
what I'm talking about.
Y'all better start using, bro.
I'm talking about very
motherfucker, bro.
precise.
Change the chip.
Very precise.
This is an app.
It can write a whole resume for you.
Bro, that's
It
man.
can literally
Bro,
do it.
it break down a lot of shit.
It does everything. That's Esau using this. That's Esau and his miracles to a degree.
I'm just thinking
trying to
that.
show forth that himself that he's got.
Digital age is actually at hand. Right? If you don't think these elites in these countries see that, so they want to see who's going to be the spearhead, the head of these things. Because one thing about the American, the petrodollar, the petrodollar had a stronghold, and you still do have a stronghold over the world, basically. Because if you want to buy oil or something, all right, what do you have to do? Other countries have to buy, sell, and trade just to get American dollars, and what they do from there. Then they go buy, oil. But now they're trying to that transition, all right, from that petrodollar to what? Going into like this digital age. So since the digital age is going in, they like, okay, who's going to be the front runner? Yeah. So what happens when you have a digital change, or like you said, currency is going down and a new currency or a new digital, like you say, currency is rising, it's always war. All right? Basically, who's going to be the fight for who's going to be on top? Who's going to be the head of these things?
That's right. Real quick for you. Ezekiel 28, verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
Yep.
And that's talking about Esau. That's talking about Esau today, man.
That's right.
See, because it says the king of Tyrus in the first verse. So when you liken it today, and there's nothing new under the sun, that which has been is now.
Right.
That's talking about Esau today. If you can spiritually understand it,
Right.
you can spiritually comprehend it.
Because this man has changed basically the way of the economy, the way of basic goods and things of that nature are distributed.
Right.
The first way that he did it was with the Industrial Revolution. Now he did it with the information age. Now he's going to do it again, man. So this man is very, very wise and cunning, you know, in how he essentially controls agriculture, controls commodities.
And that's true government. That's true power. That's true authority.
Yep.
When you can control resources and you can control the thought process of how people think and how they operate on a day-to-day basis, you have the influence over people's thoughts.
Right. Right.
That's what ultimately, that's what the MOTB, that's why he wants to put an MOTB inside of you, man.
Right.
So he literally has influence over your being, like literally.
Right.
That's what he wants.
Right. And like the brothers illustrated beautifully, AI will play a very important factor today.
Yeah.
These various nations understand that. That's why they're making certain pacts with one another. Case in point, BRICS, which we've been talking about BRICS for the longest of years.
Wow.
BRICS, right? Different economic pacts, different military pacts with each other to come up against the beast. Right. To position himself in the new world to come. That's the times that we're living in, bro. And a huge catalyst to that, something that influence something or do something or make something happen. A huge catalyst to that is war.
Right.
And we're seeing that take place, you know, in the world now. We know that prophecy is popping off the page. We know that salvation is coming, bro. Let's go back to the second Esdras.
Right. Second Esdras 15, verse 20. Behold, saith Yahweh Shemel Shai, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanon.
Right, Lebanon. When you look it up, that word Lebanon is BibleStudyTools.com. Lebanon, it says literally see Lebanon. So obviously it's telling you right there, that's the ancient way of saying Lebanon, which I want to say that's Greece. Lebanese is Greece. Greek, excuse me.
Oh yeah.
It says a mountain range in the north of Palestine. The name Lebanon signifies white and was applied either on account of snow, which in a great part of the year covered its whole summit, or an account of the white color of the limestone cliffs and peaks. The main point is, you know, it's mountainous and it's north of Palestine, man. Hey, do you have that queued up? Can you show them where it's at? Now, if you're looking like the brother got on his screen, if you're looking at, if you look up a map, of Lebanon, is north of Israel. That's where, and it is very close. That's where Hezbollah is stationed. Hezbollah, which is a proxy army of Iran, has attacked Israel, and so now what we see going on, Israel is attacking directly Iran. Directly. Okay?
Very, very quickly.
Oh, no,
Things are
man.
heating up, man.
What?
Okay?
Right.
Yeah, switch some more there.
Second Esdras 15 and 20. It says, I'm going to start at the top again, kind of get to the point. Behold, says Yahweh Shemel Shai, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanon, to turn themselves against one another, and repay the things that they have done to them.
That's right. So these various nations are going to be fighting for revenge. They get that payback, man. And we know that's going on because the reason why Hezbollah initially attacked Israel is why? Because the people that's what's going on with Israel and Hamas, man. You know, slaughterings that's going on over there. Okay? So they're looking for revenge.
Isaiah 14, verse 5 and 6. It says, Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hindereth.
That's right. Hey, so the big bully's about to get beat up.
Right. Really about to get bullied.
Right, he about to get bullied. And it's gonna be them Russians that's gonna play a huge part in that, man.
Right.
Them Russians are manly, bro. Hey, that manly spirit that they're coming in, you can see that in martial arts and boxing. Hey, look at the 154 division. It's ran by the Russians. Cruiserweight 175 just had two Russians going at it. Them dude really from them stand states, Pakistan and all that, which all that is close to Russia in that same vicinity, right? But they're warlike. Conversely, conversely, over here in the U.S., what the spirit of these men in? They're finding their inner self.
Yeah, soft era.
Now you got grown ass men talking about they in a sophomore era, and all hell is about to break loose. What kind of bullshit is that?
Soft.
Yeah. And all wars about to break loose. You having a good time is going to cease real soon. Look around you in the world.
Yeah.
But our people, especially you
man.
so-called Negroes, man, you're going to find out things ain't sweet real soon.
Yeah.
Especially when what happens? When that election erupts.
Yeah. I got another one for you real quick. Whatever you do.
Yeah.
He made a point about America. Jeremiah 51 and 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight.
That's right. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. That means they don't want to fight no more. They don't want to fight no more.
Yeah.
They want to paint their toenails.
Right.
Yeah.
And get to know themselves. And all hell is breaking loose outside.
That's right. That's right.
It says they have remained in their holes. Their might has failed.
That's right. Their might has failed. The mighty man, hey, there's a song that used to be out years ago that says, "Where have all the cowboys gone?"
Man.
All right?
It says they became as women.
That's right. They became as women. It's a very feminine mindset out here, man.
Right.
That's gonna get a lot of you men killed because these white boys ain't playing no games. There's been various truckers that been hung, and they're ruling it as, oh, it was just a suicide, mental health.
Damn.
They go into these sundown sundown cities, and they'll get hung in these dang on trees, man.
And a woman is supposed to represents delicacy, softness. That's these men out here nowadays, man.
Right. Yeah.
That's what Babylon promotes and pushes, man. And you got a mole like energy in the military, man. You got transformers in the military.
Right.
You got niggas in the military going on camera, twerking and TikToking and twerking and shit, man.
Right.
That whole dude.
Bogus to Shashay. Yeah. No, nigga, get your ass out.
But you expecting this nigga to protect the country and shit.
Right.
Hell no.
I can make a point. That's like looking at how America is now. America's still getting that comfortability state. They want to still eat, marrying, giving into marriage, like it says in Matthew 24, Luke 21. All right, but then you just look at that. It's that saying. Look at the times we're in. It's gonna be hard times, but you're still living in a damn soft era.
Right.
What is that saying? It's strong men. Hard times make strong men, and like you say, strong men create. Roughly paraphrasing, soft times.
Yep.
Yeah, strong men make good times. Good times cause brings soft men.
Yep.
Soft men cause hard times.
Exactly. So where do you think these people are in your soft era all these times? It's been like that for a while now. Now what's happened? Things gonna start getting hard for you. You see that right now. All right? It's happening.
It's happened with a lot of women. There's a lot of women out there that's struggling with housing.
Yep.
A lot of women that say that they don't need a man, they're finding out that they need some help. And a lot of women are going to resort back to, being a woman if you get my drift.
Yep.
I got a quick one. Going to what you just brought out. Matthew 24, verse 36, put up that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah's word, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yep.
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark,
Yep.
and knew not until the flood came and took them away.
Yep.
So shall
They didn't know. It came upon them like a thief. See? Now it's not going to come up, Lord willing, we of the elect. It's not going to come upon us like a thief because what? We're paying attention and we're watching.
We're watching. We gotta
That's what
watch.
we're supposed to do.
Gotta
But
watch.
the majority of these people, they're not paying attention. And people think that the day of the Lord is going to be like, like this, and all of a sudden your house is going to return. No. It's going to happen to us. One day you're going to wake up and shit going to be different.
Also,
Everything gonna change.
they also Jake think that the Lord will come back when they in their old age. Well, no, I retire and get about 80 and 90. That's when the Lord coming back. No, He's coming back in these times now, in your 20s and 30s.
Right. Well, Christians like to call that post-millennialism. They say, well, we don't know when, before the rapture, there's going to be some good times, so we have to establish those good times.
Right.
Use all them fancy words like a guy like Alton Johnson.
Rock you back to sleep.
You look at a lot of his recent videos, he's on a campaign trail for Trump. He's supposed to be a Christian.
Right.
Boy.
You guys are occupied with prophecy, man. The day of the Lord is going to come as a thief of night for a lot of you so-called black Christians.
Right.
You'll be running to churches thinking you'll get help that are predominantly white, and you're going to get X'd out.
Man.
Then a lot of y'all are going to pervert. A lot of y'all are going to understand wickedness, bro.
Yep.
Because having wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our time. Meaning, what does that mean? That means that, we're going to be protected. We're going to know not to go to certain places, man.
Amen.
Right.
Hey, even when you read in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10, it talks about how wisdom, helped Abraham, how wisdom delivered Noah. You know what I'm saying? It goes into those examples how, important or valuable wisdom is, especially in the time of destruction, man. You see? These people look at this, these people look at, all right, the knowledge of the scriptures as something small. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the old times, man. This is the new age, man. You see? But these scriptures are the only thing that's speaking true in these times, man. Right. Everything else is coming to be a lie, man. And like the priest of Mafia said, Jake think everything is sweet because society is continuing as it is, man. I got a precept, Sirach 11 and 25 in the GNT. When things are going well, people don't think about hard times.
Yep.
And when things are going badly, they forget about prosperity. You see? So right now, America is still prospering. There's still abundance of food. These people, they still got a job. They can still go out, you see, and do have these so-called freedoms that they enjoy. But soon that shit is all about to go out the window, man. You see? Especially when the shit starts to escalate like the elder is going into. What you think that's gonna do? When you look back at every world war, what happened? That stopped the trade.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Then the motherfuckers start rationing shit.
Yep.
That rationing is coming back, man. You see, while you niggas is so used to eating every fucking single hour of the damn day, that shit is gonna stop, man. The Lord is gonna break the staff of the bread, man, for Israel, man. That's right. You see, because our people got comfortable, they greedy, they taking on the same spirit as Esau, man.
It's in Isaiah, what's that? Isaiah 1.
Right. Can I finish this for you? Matthew 24, verse 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, Mary ain't given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. They knew not until the flood.
Comfortable. But what happened? That everything came in. You had water coming from, like I said, the windows of the heaven open. Water came from there. Water came from the ground. All right. This broke up a whole. What was the Pangea at the time? This broke up what you call today the continent. In these times, when I say today,
They could be broken apart.
yep, things will be broken apart. When these things start to happen, bro, it's gonna be riots. It's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be bloodshed. It's gonna be war.
Right.
All right. When bombs start being dropped, these missiles, you're gonna have earthquakes going on. You're gonna have volcanoes erupting. This
Tidal
is what
waves.
tidal
You
waves.
will have animals from the zoos getting loose as well. It's gonna be wild animals, coyotes, and newly created creatures out in the cities, man.
Right.
You know?
Bro, it's everything that we're talking about. These things are gonna transpire. Like I said, things are gonna get worse. You got those standards. It's gonna be, like I said, immigrants here. Just look at what's about to happen. See, Jake is blind. They can't see. Past down the block of their house. All right. They don't know. They don't want to know. You know, you as a Christian, hey, what do you think about when the Lord comes? Well, I hope not. I mean, because I gotta see my grandbabies graduate. You know, they're in the 3rd grade. All these things, but now looking at with the Lord, they trying to put it on their time. All right, and the Lord said, we know, even the angels in the heaven don't know when He's coming back. But what? We're supposed to measure the time diligently. That's what Moses was doing. He was measuring the time, but the Lord had put that spirit on him. All right, He gave him dreams to understand that these things are coming. You may not know what time, Lord, but what? Spiritually, what? Prepare yourself. For what He did, He prepared the ark. We're supposed to be spiritually preparing ourselves.
That's what we doing.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we doing. They supposed to be taking heed. I got one for you real quick. It's Isaiah 3:1 in NLT. The Lord of heaven's armies will take away from Jerusalem and Judah everything they depend on. See? Isaiah 3:1 NLT. The Lord of heaven's armies will take away from Jerusalem and Judah everything they depend on, every bit of bread and every drop of water. So a famine is coming back. Cannibalism is coming. Right now, here's a spiritual overtone of cannibalism. Throw a piece of chicken out there and watch a bird eat it.
Right.
Bird don't supposed to eat no fucking chicken. So that's gonna happen soon come. Cannibalism is coming back like it never had, like it never left. Yep. So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who depend upon this place versus calling upon the Lord and depending upon Him, He gonna take away all your comfortability from you. Then what you gonna do then?
Right.
You see? You can go to Starbucks, McDonald's, Wendy's at any moment of the day and get whatever you want. But the time gonna come where that shit gonna be very minuscule. You're not gonna be able to get no food, man.
Yeah.
Then
Well,
what you gonna do? You got it. No, you got it.
Well, that's why the Lord has us right now going through the straight game. That's
Right.
why right now the Lord has His men going through particular hard times and trials and tribulations and persecutions. You know, we going through the hard times right now so that what? We can make it into the broad. You see, these people out here living their life like it's quote unquote like it's golden, as if nothing's getting ready to happen. Here it is, war popping off all over the place right now. Your dollar that you have right now in your pocket is trash. I mean, it's still strong worldwide, of course, but the dollar that you got in your pocket right now does not go as far as it did 10 years ago. Hell, 5 years ago.
That's why rent's going up so much.
You know,
Right.
you get a 1-bedroom. Back in the day, you can get a 1-bedroom for $500 a month.
I had
Now,
one,
right now,
545 with a staircase.
Right now, you happy if you get a 1-bed. You like, woo! If you get a 1-bedroom, that's $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You like, man, I got a good ass deal.
Yeah.
You know? So the Lord is about to bring very, very crippling. The Lord is getting ready to cripple these people, man. You know? And only the elect are going to survive, man. Here in America, man.
Right.
Okay?
Strong sense of power.
That was it.
A little bit more on that. And Newton, matter of fact, it's cool. It's cool.
Go ahead, dude.
No.
Okay, come on.
I don't want to.
All right, can you read that one more time, brother?
Start up.
Well, yeah, just
3
whatever
1.
you just read, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Isaiah 3:1 in the NLT. The Lord of heaven's armies will take away from Jerusalem and Judah everything they depend on, every bit of bread and every drop of water.
Yeah, and what do our people depend on? It's Isaiah 30, and I'm gonna start at 1. I'm reading the NLT.
Oh, yep.
What sorrow awaits my rebellious children, says the Lord. You make plans that are contrary to mine. You make alliances not directed by my spirit, thus piling up your sins. For without consulting me, you have gone down to Egypt for help. You have put your trust in Pharaoh's protection. You have tried to hide in his shade, but by trusting Pharaoh, you will be humiliated.
That's right. So a lot of our people are trusting in
31.
this president election. We're here to tell you that.
It's a little bit more. All right, going back, Isaiah 33 in verse 2 in the NLT, it says, "For without consulting me, you have gone down to Egypt for help."
Right.
You have put.
People don't consult the true power, their true power, because you're trusting the other ways. It led to death.
Right.
Even Christianity, it leads to death. All the madness that go on in these Christian churches.
Yeah.
Wickedness.
Hey, these pastors still telling our people to do the same thing that's been giving them no fucking results. See, going out and vote. Go out and vote. I talked to my mom, man, like, last week. I told her, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what they talk about in church today? Oh, we just talking about voting. Wow. It's the same shit that they've been pushing on our people, man.
They get paid to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And what's happening for you so-called niggas? Sorry, yeah.
No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say what has changed for you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that trust in this place, who go out, all right, and put your trust in a so-called candidate, all right, that lies to you and says they have your best interest in mind, but as soon as they get in office, they kick your ass out the back door, man.
Right.
You see, every time it happened, bro. That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and thinking that you're gonna get a different result, man. Our people are crazy, man. They insane.
Side of children.
Side of stupid.
Right.
Scripture says that our people are laden with iniquity, man. So you got to think, our people literally are going to one person and another person and saying, you know what? Let's just vote for the lesser of two evils. Let's think about what lesser of two evils even. Think about what you're saying.
Yeah.
I want to vote for the lesser of a motherfucker that's already evil.
Right.
I mean, he evil, but he ain't that evil.
But he evil too. But
He evil, but
he even more evil though.
evil is
Evil.
When you vote and you vote for these quote unquote presidents, you got left wing, right wing. It's all things. Like the brother's going into, man.
We gotta get that in Revelation 13. Talking about that lamb. Talking about that dragon that spoke like a
Like a
lamb.
lamb.
Yeah.
This is a little bit more.
Yeah.
It says, you have put your trust in Pharaoh's protection. You have tried to hide in the shade, but by trusting Pharaoh, you will be humiliated, and by depending on him, you will be disgraced.
That's right.
Man.
So people are going to be disgraced. It's going to be a huge humiliation soon, man. You know, for a lot of our people. Okay? So it behooves you have ears to hear to turn back to the Heavenly Father. That's why we are here. Right. The true name is Yahweh by Yeshem Yahweh Shah. Right? Yahweh, He is by Yeshem in the name Yahweh Shah. Right? He delivers who the world alien called Jesus. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and you foreign Israelites, you might look like another nation, but you're in fact Israelite. If you have ears to hear what we're saying, and it resonates with you, then you need to turn back to the Heavenly Father. Come.
This is Isaiah 55 and verse 1. It says, "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the water."
That's right. So our people out there are thirsty for truth. We're here to tell you the truth. We're going to tell you that there's no life in this life that you live. Right. It's dead, be dead unto this world, but alive and where? In the spirit.
That's right.
Turn it by doing what? Turn it back to the Heavenly Father, your true power.
That's right.
The reason why you're in a dilapidated state, you broke down, you beat up, right? It's because you're an Israelite.
And he that has no money, come ye, buy and eat. Ye come buy wine and milk without money and without peace.
All right, so you buy this buffet without money. How do you buy this buffet? Well, it's a mental buffet. Cleanse your minds from this. This is what we're telling our people. Right. Before it gets too crazy out here. Because we see certain indicators that it's going to be crazy out here real soon. And if you want the covering of the true Heavenly Father, you need to turn back to Him.
That's right.
And a huge way that we know that it's going to get crazy out here is war. Which war is a part of prophecy. That's what we're going into. We're prophesying unto those that have ears to hear that bad times are coming. Right? And we're giving them examples in contemporary news of bad times coming. Can I, did anybody have something else?
I got that revelation.
I had.
Go to that Revelation.
Oh,
And then jump to this article.
22.
All right, this is Revelations chapter 13 and verse 11. And behold, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Right. He spake as a dragon, meaning that this beast that came up, read that again.
Come. Revelations 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth,
Right.
and he had 2 horns like a lamb.
Right, and that beast that's talking about America comes in the stead of that dragon. It's really it's an extension of the Roman Empire. That's what it's going into.
Yep.
Right? Go ahead, Al.
It says, it had 2 horns like a lamb and spake as a dragon.
Right. Keep on going.
Verse 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
That's right. So with this various policies, it's able to make the people worship what? Basically Roman culture or Edomite culture.
Yep.
And then using these various political parties, the left versus the right, those 2 horns, right? To induce the people to believe a certain way.
Right.
All these roads, Democrats and Republicans lead what? To the MOTB. Okay?
I got something.
The MOTB, keep on reading.
It's like, can I pull this out real
It's an
quick?
acronym that we like to use because if we say that what it is, they like to shut us down. Go ahead,
Can I
Al.
pull this out? All right, because like we just read, like the elder was going into about that deadly wound, how he's causing all the earth to worship that beast whose deadly wound was healed. Like the elder said, that's going into America. This is more proof to back that the point up. This is from tomorrowsworld.org. I'm gonna get straight to the point. It says, Belgian politician Paul Henry Spaak was one of the founding fathers of the modern effort to unite Europe. Commenting on how it felt to sign the Treaty of Rome in 1957, he observed, "We felt like Romans on that day.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were consciously recreating the Roman Empire once more."
Man, you said that?
Paul Henry Spaak. Provide that deadly wound was healed. It was reminded. See?
The spirit in the Lord, but yeah, the spirit is in them, man.
And when James Madison and all wrote the Constitution, they actually went back to the Roman documents to kind of document it based upon ancient Roman manuscripts and things of that nature. Man.
Right.
You know? That's right. So we in Rome all over again. Man.
That's right. That's right. He spake like a lamb because it seems as if he's trying to help. He just wants you to get it. He's going to help. He's going to help, guys.
Right.
That's why you see people on the right that's so gung-ho for Trump.
Yeah.
People on the left that's so gung-ho for Kabila because there's certain aspects of what they're saying that is appealing to that group. But each of the groups, that's what I point out, they lead to the same thing. You know? Keep on going, bro. You got something? You got something?
I was looking up a word, but it's okay. It's all
Okay,
all
okay.
good. All right, going back, Romans 13 and verse 13. It says, "And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men."
Right, which is going into his military might. Okay? Keep on going.
Verse 14, "And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live."
And that wound by the sword and did live is that ancient Roman way.
Yeah.
All right, being put down, but it was revived again. Together in the EU. Who spearheads that is America, man.
Right.
Okay?
Hey, like the elder was going into as well, that he spake like a dragon. That's going into those draconian laws, man. You see these harsh laws that Esau has already put in place. Man, what was that bill that the DOD just passed about the military linking up with the local law enforcement? That way they can start using lethal force on civilians, man. You see? These are those draconian laws that spake like a dragon, man. You see? He's getting ready to come down with great wrath via these policies that he's passing while you people are out enjoying these bread and circus, man.
Yep.
They'll put Diddy in the news, and they'll have all the, they'll have all LeBron James and his son. That the first time in history, Diddy, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, all this other kind of madness going down behind the closed doors, behind the scenes. They'll be here plotting to kill your ass. Right. Man, you think that they in they new WO? Yeah. You think they really have an idea and they really want you to prosper in that? No, man. They gonna go so damn hard. They gonna put their own people in captivity, man.
Yep. Right.
How much more Israel? All right, when they know exactly who you are, man. They know, hey, Psalm 83 is still in effect, man. They want to cut you off from being a nation, period,
right.
man.
Keep on.
All right, going back, Revelation.
Verse 16.
Okay. I'm gonna read verse 15 again. Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
That's right. So we're coming at times to where certain policies, if you are speaking up against it, and they're going to demonize you. They're going to say you're a hate group. They're going to say that you're extremist. Because they're ushering in a new way, and they need full tolerance. It's going to have to do with technology, right? This place is going to be ran by technology, which is a technocracy. Okay? Biometrics are going to be a norm, and people are going to be bucking up against that. They're going to be demonized as what? As extremists. Because you're going to have a lot of religious people, and they're going to be all spectrums, and some are going to be extreme. That's going to be speaking up against that technology, man.
Because ultimately, too, laying back on the elder's point, you got to think they want division, man. That's like they're not just doing this to Raz. They're like, oh man, we hope that everybody. No, they
need people
they
divided.
need people to be divided.
Yeah.
They need that shit so that they can implement what? A new order. They want division so they can implement a more easier structure, draconian laws, man.
Draconian laws. There you go. Tougher laws.
Exactly.
Hey, cause when you look into it, man, what was happening in Athens back then was chaos. That's why those laws was brought forth, man. You see, to so-called restore, you know what I'm saying, some type of order, man. You see? So the same thing, Esau needs that, like the brother said, Esau needs division. He needs this chaos to pop off. That way he can, like the elder said, he can bring forth these draconian measures, man. You see?
That's right.
All right.
Verse 16.
Revelations chapter 13 and verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor.
Just to answer your question, sister. Go
It
ahead.
says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
That's right. You look up that word mark, it goes to karagma, which means basically an implant. It's going to be basically a chip that they're going to enforce everyone to get.
Yep.
Right? Which is a form of biometrics, a way that they're going to be able to measure who you are. Like a license, but it's going to be using your body.
Yep. Right.
You're not going to have access to certain things if you don't take it.
Yes.
So you're going to have to make a choice in what you believe in, God or the image of the beast.
Right. Hey, like you were saying, that's why he's setting up this system. That's why he's pushing forth this AI, because it's the foundation of that NWO, man. You see, that's going to be the foundation of how everything works in that new order, man. You see, this technology. See, you said it's already, man, everything is already going digital, man. Everything, money. You see, less and less places are starting to take money. Movies are not, you no longer hold anything physical. Everything is going digital to where he owns everything, man. You see, and with this order, he gonna be able to just like that one elite said, man. You gonna own nothing and be happy.
Charles Schwab.
Yeah, that shit is literally happening right now. You see, on a small, minute level, man. Money, you really don't. It's gonna get to a point where money ain't gonna even be actual physical money, man. You see, you ain't gonna be. Hey, no place is gonna take it, man. It's gonna be all digital. Pay your bills online. Do this online. Do that online, man.
Now, food is pretty much digital, man. They 3D print. They can 3D print a goddamn steak if they want to.
That's That shit is nuts.
I mean, think about it. They're doing that with the technology. They say that they're starting to, for lack of a better term, program these vegetables to have the CD19 vaccination in it, bro.
Yep.
That's really nanotechnology.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You got to be careful with that word, how they doing it now. Bro, I literally got a strike on my page.
That Vicky V.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I saw it.
Got that-
You know,
that
that's,
Vicky.
that's bullshit though. We got it over here.
They have AI right now monitoring what we say.
Yep.
Like right now, if we want to put on captions, we can put on captions live. Who's reading it? They got somebody just typing in like, oh shit, I can't keep up. No, it's a computer.
Yep.
This is real, bro. That's why we can have a conversation about something, and then it'll pop up on your phone.
Yep.
We can have a conversation about boxing, and you get a commercial or advertisement. There you go for boxing.
Like I said, it's getting worse now because every time I notice I say something or discuss something, I can just pull up Google and it has a certain article related to something
I just said.
Yeah. I mean, like, sooner you do it, you can wait 5 minutes and pull it up. It's gonna be up there.
It's crazy, bro.
But see, that's that form of gradualism that Esau like to slide in. All right. If you go to certain stores now, you notice now you still use your card. Now you got what they call the swipe, or you can touch
Tap
it
it,
and
tap
tap
it.
it.
You know,
And now
that's
you-
what you call the,
yeah, now they got the palm. You know, now you can put your hand up there. Go to like Whole Foods. They got the little thing on the side. So I had to ask her, what is that? I asked her a while back, and she was like, now you can like basically use your palm or
You can use your eye.
you use your eye. See, they constantly put it in there and slowly let people, the ones that want it, they're gonna let them get into it. But eventually, it's gonna turn where, like I said, it's gonna cause all of them. Like we just read in Revelation 13 and 16.
All that facial recognition, all that's going to tie into that seal, man.
Yep.
You go to the airport and fly now, you got to stand in front of the little machine. That shit getting the whole scan of your face.
Yeah.
Everything, you know.
Every phone that you have now in today's time, man, got a facial recognition.
Right. Exactly.
certain apps you have to use
Voice-
facial recognition.
Yeah.
Until you make you turn left, turn right.
Yeah.
They're monitoring to see, is this a real person?
Yeah, because they actually what they also doing like they have in China. For every person, it's like what 80 cameras or something like that.
That's
Right.
why 5G is so important.
Yeah.
There was so much conspiracy what's going on about 5G. Like, they're trying to cook us, y'all. No, they're trying to get connectivity to where they can put more cameras out here, bro.
That shit gonna be live. They
If
gonna
you've been
glitch.
noticing, you know the big old orange tubes you see randomly on the, I don't know if you guys noticed, on the side of the highway, there's construction going on. They're wiring these cities.
I seen them.
Hey, that's why.
I know you got.
Nah, man, Esau done that shit through gradualism, man. He did it so, this nigga is so cunning with it, bro. He pushed his technology on, well, the smartphone. Smart goes into self-monitoring, analysis, and reporting technology. You see, that's what the acronym for SMART means, man. Like the elder and the brothers are going into. That's why when you say, or you know what I'm saying, you talk about certain things, but that shit is reported, it's taking information down on what you personally like. It's linking it to your, because everybody got a digital identity in this cloud, man. You see? There's no escaping it. This nigga went from putting it in your hand, so now people wearing the technology, people got it in their fucking house, smart TVs. You see, all this shit is just taking information down on everybody, man. You see? Wasn't it not too long ago, everybody's social security card just suddenly got billions of people, got hacked. They linked that shit to that system.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That way, when they bring forth this technology, okay, we're gonna put it in. You got it. You're already in the game, you know. Want to go back in?
Yeah, you didn't finish it, did you?
Go ahead. I'll take you smoke.
All right, this Revelation 13 and 17. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
That's right. So no man's gonna be able to buy or sell. Save, that word save means accept. Right? So accept you have this mark.
Yep.
Okay? So you ain't be able to buy or sell unless you have a certain mark. Now people like to say that the MOTB or the charagma of the dragon, right? It says something else, we read it, the B with beast, right? They like to say that it's sin. Well, how can you buy and sell with sin?
Exactly.
How can you quantify sin? That doesn't make any sense.
if I may add real quick, what sin in the 613 laws, statutes, and commandments stop you from making a purchase? None. And what sin are they gonna what sin are they gonna make? Like, but and also too, not every single sin is punishable unto death. So what sin is it gonna be for them to make you punishable unto death and stop you from buying and selling?
Right.
When they already taken away they done using the Bible to deceive.
Right.
They done you Jesus did his job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all new to the world.
Yeah, Jesus done did his job already, man. And when y'all, you know, those behind the camera understand. Y'all know what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Basically, Jacob, the brother's going into how people are saying that the mark of the beast is Christianity, or acting to be an ideology.
Right.
It don't make no sense.
I added up.
Right.
Read that the number of his name real quick.
Okay. Verse 18? All right, verse 18, Revelation 13 and 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the
It
beast.
says, "Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast." So you first and foremost, you gotta have understanding to understand what's happening, what's going on right here. Which not everybody has understanding. Not everybody has the spiritual discernment to know what's being talked about here. That's why the MOTB is so much controversy around it.
Right.
Only the elect are gonna understand it. You see? Go ahead.
It says, for this is the number of a man in
The
his
number of a man. Well, I thought this beast was a. It's
what's
the number
this,
of a man. Right? And then ultimately that stigma is the device, I'd rather say, that's going to be used to input the charagma inside of you, man. They want to pluck you. You see? It's literally says the scratching and etching in, the piercing. That's what that is, man.
Yep.
See? And that's why you see 666 embedded in damn near everything in this world that we live in, the Google emblem, you know, and the scan of the barcode. You know?
The man that somebody made the barcode name was George Laurer. It says he was an IBM engineer, developed the Universal Product Code with this right here. So those main bars, well, you can see it on this one, but he the one came up with this Universal Product Code. So when you scan like a bag of chips, a piece of gum, they scan it. That's him.
Yeah.
That ties into what the brother's talking about right here in Revelations, man.
It's that first thick barcode, the one in the middle, and the one in the end. And then one at the end. When you look at it numerically, it's a 6.
He's got a middle name too. Man, what's his name? It's 6. All about 6 letters.
Majority of the things you buy,
Yeah, 6.
you know, you ain't just buying it from someone, some street, but you gotta scan everything. You go to the store, you don't just go to the store and say, okay, I got it. walk away.
Joseph Laurer, all
You
of
gotta
about 6
scan the
letters.
barcode.
Joseph Laurer.
That's gonna be in you.
See?
Yeah. Can I get something
Yeah.
for you? This is that word biometrics, which means calculations related to human characteristics and features. Realistic authentication is used in computer science as a form of identification and access control.
Damn. I
So that use your body
Universal Product
and
Code
the
was
features
first
in your
used
body
commonly.
to give you access to certain
Yeah,
apps.
I just said that,
access
you
use.
know.
Like,
Yeah.
say for instance,
Troy, Ohio. Wow.
if you have some of these
Oh,
banks,
these big boys, Lord,
they
man,
have
that's
it to where you could
Spirit
use
boy,
your
digging out.
fingerprints as a way to access your account.
Yeah, George J. Laurer.
That's a form of biometrics because they use your body to measure who you are. It is also used to identify individuals and groups that are under surveillance.
Damn.
So they'll be using biometrics to basically measure people. You know, not only give access to people, you know, accounts, things of that nature. They're going to use biometrics as a way to measure people that are deemed as threats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, it was a little skit or, you know, a little short film on. And this lady went into the store and it was showing like, it was saying like something happened in the future. It was her and her daughter and she was trying to buy something at just at a convenience store. And the guy was like talking to her, laughing while she was putting the stuff on the counter. But she tried to put out a, you know, a card or money or something. So, yeah. He was like,
Cash. We don't have cash.
we don't have cash. He said he'll get in trouble if I you know, sell it to you with cash or something like that. He was like, basically, where's your, you know, where's your Yeah, your new
Because
form.
the girl in front of her, she got scanned. Remember, so they
Yeah.
scanned her head. Remember? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you talking about.
Yeah, so hey, that is not far fetched. That is actually happening. You see you're seeing the gradualism that's happening now. This is it's transpiring now. You got some places, I know not every Starbucks, but some Starbucks, they say don't even accept cash now. You know, now they're saying they just do what? Debit cards. Eventually that's going to change. Eventually you're not going to be able to use your credit card or debit card for anything. Alright? So that man, the man of sin is really setting you up for what? For you to be in his cloud. Yeah, for the okie doke. For you to be in his cloud. For he can have his patent in you.
He sees control of everything, man. Right now, people can still do shit under the table. This shit that he's don't know about, people can still judge. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get to a point with this new, with this, what they call it, like the basic income that he's trying to bring forth.
UBI, universal basic
Income, yes. With this new way, nobody gonna be able to do shit without this nigga knowing, man. You see?
Right.
That's him getting control of everything, man. You see?
They can control the cryptocurrency, the whole nine, because Sprint soon come. First of all, some of us have to start using that shit too.
Yeah.
If Trump get in office again, now at first he was against it, now he's with the Bitcoin type shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Because soon come, everybody can start using that in a minute.
we don't know. Just like this mysterious guy from Japan just made it, and we just use it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden it's legal tender in various countries, and especially in El Salvador and places like that. But it's like, where did this come from? I personally think that it's like a testing ground for
absolutely.
cryptocurrency. That's what I believe.
I agree. Yep.
You know, because it's a great way to do what? To segue the Swiss system that America controls. You know, America controls buying and selling with the Swiss system. People are trying to circumvent that, right? That's where BRICS come in and things like that nature. So perfecting that and having control over that cryptocurrency, that new cryptocurrency that's going to control the world, to come, that's going to be the ruler, bro.
Right.
Special drawing rights.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where you're gonna have a currency that's gonna be digital, but it's gonna be backed by something.
Right.
You know? That's why you got these various different nations, Russia, the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, South America as well, Saudi Arabia as well, Iran as well. All these various different nations is now linking up to circumvent this beast system. But the thing is that even with them trying to circumvent the dollars, it would collapse everything if they it's going to be a self-implosion, and that's ultimately it's going to bring in World War III, man.
Exactly.
That's why the MOTB will be established first, and then World War III and the missiles start happening, man. That's why when we see these prophecies coming to pass with Iran and getting hit, it's prophecy.
It's all in line.
But it doesn't mean that we're gonna be out here. We're gonna be out of America tomorrow, because there's still other processes that have to happen.
It's still a process.
Right.
Because a black swan event, the next like a big black swan event,
That's gonna be it.
when that take place, this old system way of banking, that's it.
And that's what usher in.
And when they come back online, it's gonna be all digital. And watch, this shit gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah, right. Because that one event, the Black Swan event that we had recently 4 years ago, that was just a test, bro.
Right.
And certain things were implemented after that. Like what really came into fruition was facial recognition. QR codes, these and that came, all that is tracking.
And that's
They did it quick. So they're gonna force people to get on. They're gonna force people to get online.
Right.
Biologically speaking, if you get our drift.
Yep.
But before all that, or while all that is taking place, it's all gonna accumulate into World War III. It's gonna cause all these different nations to just fight. But that's what the Lord wants.
Right.
See?
Right. These economies are going to get more and more strained. It's going to lead to war, bro. Because right now, as brother Todd brought out beautifully, right now there's America and China and these various other nations have a very connected economy. Without the imports of China that America received, China would go broke, man.
Right.
China's number one in exports, so they can't just start doing business with one another, right? Which all this is going to lead to war because these economies are getting strained, and again that fight for number one is going to accumulate to World War III. That's why these various nations are going to be lamenting when America falls, because China was able to become a world power doing business with America, bro.
2 Ezra 15:46. It says, "And now Asia, that are partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person," like you just said.
Right, glory of a person. She basically, exemplifies, the power of embracing Western culture, man. China was able to turn their economy around very quickly.
Right.
It says, "Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom,
Right.
that they might please and glory in thy lovers."
That's right. So these various ancient countries have made themselves like unto that great whore. Right? They made themselves whores like that whore. When you look at Asian culture, it embraces Western culture. It embraces hip hop culture, like things like hip hop culture, things like even the Latinos, the so-called Mexicans. They have a Chicano community out there in Asia, out there in Japan.
You said a who?
Chicano, you know the whole what's up, homes? Look it up. In Japan.
Yeah.
That's how you know they're the Israelites, bro.
Right.
They're very emulated.
Now you got Chinese people, Moabites. That's what the fuck they are. And these damn Moabites, they're not gonna run shit.
No.
Right? They're not gonna run shit in the next. This system ain't gonna crumble. You got a Moabite, being the head king. No. Okay, but now you see them wearing suits and ties. You got McDonald's out there in China. Remember they used to have their own, their own way of dressing, man.
No, yeah.
The women would wear the long dress, like the robe dresses. Now it's all tied in with this whole. That's why China is literally like the forerunner of a lot of this whole AI shit, man.
Yeah.
They was the ones that instituted the whole social credit score. Pretty much if your social credit score ain't high enough, man, your ass can be blackballed out there. Man. You ain't gonna be able to do particular things.
Right.
Can't go to 39.
China was the first ones that did that. Oh wow.
Speaking of.
Chicano,
Oh, you got it.
but in Thailand, man. That's how you know it is.
Fuck.
You see that?
What is-
Chicano. See that? Look, Japanese. Chicano. See that?
Jake out there too.
John Marjay. See that?
They tied it up too. Straight up niggas.
I'm gonna continue reading. It says,
Yeah.
has
Good.
it's verse 47. It says, "Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her,
Right.
and hast